Hello, hello. We are live with Anno Domini, back for the first time in like literally a month, maybe even longer. I don't remember the last time we played. It's been a
Quite a
while.
long time.
And I attempted to listen back through all of the Anno Domini episodes, and I got to episode 9. I almost made it, and I made a lot of notes of like things that happened that like I needed to bring back. A lot of foreshadowing notes here, but I didn't get all the way through, so we'll have to feel our way a bit into a recap here to make sure we are all aware of what happened last. So, where we last left our heroes, they were in Quelniessen's tower. Yeah, heroes. I mean, you saved a bunch of children.
Fair.
That's heroic.
After endangering them.
I mean,
well,
you only
they were
endangered them in
because
the
we went
process
to save them.
of saving them. Yeah.
It wasn't our fault. It was winter.
Exactly.
It wasn't winter when we left.
That's true.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they made their way back through the Feywild, into the real world, and they found that they had been gone several months, and that it was winter, and also there was a zombie apocalypse. You know, simple things, simple changes. And they made their way.
It's little things in life.
I know, yeah. They made their way to Nottingham. On the way, they found a revenant that is sworn to kill Quelniescent and everyone he loves. It's now on the trail of Ulrich somewhere in behind them, because it can't die, basically.
Oh yeah.
So that's somewhere behind you guys, and also you guys dropped off the children at a dwarven shrine. Well, a Pictish shrine, basically. The shrine of Donan's religion, populated by dwarves and humans and halflings and the like. And, they're staying there and helping out in return for some sort of quest that they have yet undisclosed to you, because you haven't gone back and, like, actually, followed up with them and said, okay, we'll do your quest now. But that's still a thing you guys have to do. But
Wait, whose quest?
The shrine, the people in the shrine were like, hey, we got a thing for you to do. We got a task as like payment for like housing and feeding these children.
For doing their job, right? Okay.
No, because it's kind of the apocalypse and they don't have very many resources. And they need help just as much as they're helping other people. It wasn't like a payment thing. It was literally like, hey, we need help.
But I think you literally just said payment.
I definitely did, but like that's not the way they phrased it. That's not the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was thinking more in like terms of game mechanics than actual real world stuff.
Fair. All right.
But yeah, and so you guys ended up in Quelniessen's tower. You were looking for him, trying to find him. He wasn't there. Lisig may have released a demon ape, that was fun. And also Marmaduke was there for some random reason inside the iron flask that has housed the demon ape. And
you were in a flask?
Yeah.
I was trapped inside of a flask. Yes.
Yep. And everybody, fought the demon ape, killed the demon ape. Also, there was like a rug and a mimic that were like fighting you guys too.
Because we were in Quelniessen's
Quelniessen's tower basically just attacked
everything
you
was
guys.
alive.
Yeah, exactly.
That's rude.
Mm-hmm. And then Marmaduke was like, hey, buddies, sorry for cursing you all and causing so much problems for you when Oberon possessed me. Here are a bunch of gifts in my travels through the multiverse. And he gave some gifts to the party.
Okay, Siri.
And
how was the cyberpunk world?
Exactly. And so he gave Josh a tankard that makes every liquid alcoholic. So anything he puts in it becomes alcoholic.
An alcoholic water.
Yeah, basically.
That's called vodka.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
He gave David a 5-foot-long banana that once he eats it will give him a permanent bonus to something. It'll like strengthen him.
I'm trying to calculate the mass of said banana right now.
Well, that's what we did that last time.
Scaling based on volume is hard.
We already did this.
Volume
we spent like 30 minutes talking about the size of this banana.
No, we needed to determine the actual size, but now I'm curious about the mass.
Okay.
The different quantity. The banana,
so much
an
more
average banana has a density of about 1 gram per cubic centimeter.
Why do you know things like that?
Because Google.
Okay.
So now I need to figure out if a 5-foot banana, how many cubic centimeters in a 5-foot banana? And if the average banana is less than 2 inches but wider than 1 inch, then we're talking, well, is it wider than an inch?
I don't know.
About an
The
inch and a
answer
half
is
the
that
average
this
banana.
banana's gonna rot
diameter of
before I eat
banana.
it, so it's sort of.
No, it's magical, so it won't rot.
Oh, okay. That's more concerning, I think.
So if the average banana is 7 inches long, and the mass times the radius.
Right. So what's happening right
I'll
now?
do this in my head. I'll do this in my head while we
So
continue the recap.
Carly also got not Carly, but Lisig. Lisig
Yeah.
got a quiver that has 4 arrows in it that apparently will like come back once she fires
cool.
them. It will
Boomer
regenerate.
arrows.
They're eventually the quiver will regenerate itself.
It's tight.
Yeah.
Oh, so they don't like physically come back; they respawn.
No, they like respawn.
Oh,
yeah.
that's much less interesting, but still pretty cool. All right.
And Connor has a rock. Yeah.
Yep.
What? You have Dwayne Johnson?
Marmaduke gave him a rock.
A +1 rock.
A +1 rock. Yep.
That is
+1 rock of being ripped.
spiritually bound to him.
Yep. True. I
Are you
remember
married to the Rock? Also, man. Look at
one of the things that I did listen to in episode 11 as I was scanning through it was Marmaduke telling him the story of how he found basically a mountain slaying sword that was like super epic and amazing, but then he realized
slaying sword.
Yeah, it was something like that. I can't remember the exact
Wow,
description.
I feel like building a weapon to kill an inanimate object is an inefficient use of magic.
But basically, it was like an awesome epic
Okay.
+5 sword. And but Marmaduke thought about it. He was like, "Oh, I should get this for Ulrich." But then he was like, "Wait a second. He already has a sword,
Caleb
and
wouldn't
that
let me do that.
sword is his and that sword is his wife. His wife would get jealous, so I can't give him that. And so I left it behind. And so his
Didn't
exact
get it for
words
me.
were, "So I left it behind, and then gave you this rock instead."
I could have used a +5 sword. I use swords. I'm not married yet.
hmm
Where's my +5 sword?
Yep. Yeah. So there you go. Gifts were given. After that, you guys kind of like perused the library of Quelniesen. If I remember correctly, Donan, you learned some things about Oberon, I think, and like ascension into godhood, I believe. I'm trying to remember exactly what you
Yes,
learned,
that
though.
makes sense. I don't remember
you
what I
remember?
learned.
Does
Off
anyone
the top
else
of my head, I
remember?
don't remember.
Didn't I get
Does that make
charmed?
sense?
And then everyone asked me a bunch of questions. Or did that not happen?
Oh yeah. You are bound to Ulrich. Now you will do
that's
everything that
right.
Ulrich says.
Oh, that's right.
What? How did this happen?
'Cause he got
this
a
is
new-
not a
Mistakes were
spell
made.
that
He
I
got a
know
new
of.
curse.
Oh.
And basically the first person he looked at, he was like, I
Great.
am going to serve you forever now.
Oh.
I did not remember that. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot better than sacrificing the first person you see
Yeah.
coming out of your house.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, so that happened.
Lisig took some of Quell's books on druids.
Yes, that's true. That did also
That's rude.
happen.
Stealing
Oh,
stuff.
wow. Yeah, it's been 2 months since we last played. Last was on June 12th was when I premiered the episode. So,
When was the episode before that? Because that's when I last played.
Let's see. It was end of May. Well, actually, no,
Thanks.
not even the end of May. Like the latter half of May. Wow, yeah, it's been so long.
How does this character work again? Okay.
Yeah, we did game bound in between there, though.
Yeah. It wasn't that I didn't do anything, but
I believe.
just almost nothing. Just the one thing.
Or did we? Wait.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
we did
the,
game bound in between.
I'm trying to find it though. in
Yeah, the
list of
single
videos.
moms and me being
Right,
a single dad.
right, of
one.
course.
Yeah, the single parents gender bending,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
which actually sounds really bad, but isn't.
It really does.
I've got it.
There is.
I think.
The size of the banana.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Assuming that an average banana is about 270 grams.
Is it?
And the density of the average banana is about 1 gram per cubic centimeter.
Okay.
Scaling up for volume assuming that the length scales proportionally to the diameter of the banana, you're talking about a 170-pound banana.
This might take a while.
5
Have
feet long.
fun. Have
Sorry,
fun eating half
I
a toasted
lied.
banana.
That's 170 kilograms. Try
Oh.
374 pounds.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Over
how am I
and
going to carry this?
It's magical. It carries itself.
Granted, this is back of the napkin off the cuff. If I actually wanted to do some
It's
physics
fine.
simulations, it'd take me a
No,
little
don't-
longer.
Don't worry about it. I think
Thank
I already know I'm not going to eat it. So
No, Dave.
I don't have Fusion 360 on this machine, so it'll take me a while to do this.
Sell it.
yeah, I'll sell it. No one's going to pay. Well, they're starving, right? We don't need to go on that quest. I'll just give them a 300-pound banana.
Feed everyone for a month.
Yeah, and they'll get like 0.001 point of strength.
Yeah.
The density of the human body is approximately 985 kilograms per cubic meter. Oh, so a banana is more dense than a human.
I mean,
So,
they're not very
if
smart.
we were
so I can
in-
understand that.
A human, so
What a way to start this session.
Yeah.
a banana would actually sink in a fluid that is the density of human.
That's horrifying. I don't want to think about a fluid that's the density of human
Density of
anymore.
human.
So we should move on now.
Yeah.
That's
Why does my
terrifying.
character sheet say very knowledgeable about mimic breeding habits?
I'm going to imagine
I think you
put that
I think you
there.
made a rule. I think you made a rule last time about
Yeah, you
this.
did.
Oh my god.
Yes.
The real question is, why would mimics
Yes.
breed? Why would don't
Yes.
they just
Yeah, no,
mitosis?
so remember there was a chest mimic,
Hmm.
Great.
and you were like,
Oh,
I want to come up with a, I want to make a,
Yep. Yep.
you wanted to make an illusion that was a
Yeah,
female
it
mimic.
was about to. It was about to.
And you rolled for knowledge, and that's what you got.
I rolled a 20.
You were going to make the mimic what?
It was about to kill Lisa. She was like rolling death saves or whatever, and then I made a mirror, like a whatever, a minor illusion of a female mimic.
Oh, okay. I
The
just heard
sign
female,
says
and I was
female.
like, that's a weird thing to pick. But I see. Okay. That's
It worked.
yeah, sure, yeah. Take your word for it. Okay, so what's happening?
Okay, so I briefly I'm reading the transcript of the YouTube video as it's playing
Okay.
here because I obviously can't play the sound because the stream
Yeah.
is going.
Right.
And so I did actually find the exact spot where we had this conversation, Josh. So what you learned is that gods are people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gods are people too. Okay.
Oh, I thought you said
No, they
dogs.
aren't a class of like thing in and of themselves. They come from people who ascend
They
via
get
various
shards.
via various methods. Not that exactly, but like
I know.
you can yeah.
They take ownership of the throne of a, either an empty hold or an empty warren.
Now my question is, when you made that decision lore-wise, you did it understanding that now Jared has only one goal in life, right? I'm just checking.
Yeah, I mean,
He has only
Jared
one
just
goal in
Why are
nods
you
life.
throwing
knowingly.
donut under the
Normally.
rug here? Why are you
But,
throwing a donut under the rug here?
What?
There's a
No.
there's an opening for a lightning god, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure. All I'm saying is Jared already only wants to become a god when we play RPGs. Now it's like a thing that is normal.
Yeah.
Why would you do this?
Well, so the way that you become a god is either through like an incredibly heroic act, such as in the case of like Hercules, or
I mean, I feel like we've already done that. That's fine.
Didn't he have to
or-
do more than one act in order to
yeah,
become-
exactly, right?
You
Like
had to do 12.
yeah, so that something along those lines, right? Like great heroic feats, or you can cause ascension through powerful magical artifacts. There's other
Where do
ways
we
to do
get
it.
those?
But basically, the idea is because you were searching for like, what is Oberon going to do next? Like, how can we
yeah.
stop him? How can we preemptively like know what he's going to try to do next? Now that we've
Right.
ruined his rituals.
We have to get ATM. That's the answer.
No, basically, what you discovered was he's gonna try to. So because of the way that gods work, are specific slots, right? So portfolios, like specific aspects in like nature, like so the god of war, the god of the
There's
forest.
no job openings.
Yeah, exactly. And so Oberon, there was a job opening. In the god of the
Oh, okay.
forest had died, and so he was attempting to use power, use these blood rituals to ascend to godhood and fill that empty slot. He
Do we know
can't
if
do
this
that.
is like Sorry, go
He
ahead.
can't do that now with the God of the Forest slot because Pongerban became the God of the Forest.
Oh, he got wrecked by a cat.
Remember?
All right, cool.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, he can't do what because of
Can't
Pongerbon?
become the forest god because there is one.
Who
because
can't?
Oberon.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So a
Pongerban
flippin'
took it
cat
instead.
beat him to the punch.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
So now what
so-
Donan figured
Fake
out
cat.
is now what he's gonna probably try to do is either try to assassinate a god or
I see.
convince a god to retire if that's possible. But Donan doesn't know how it works exactly, right? But he
Right.
has to find a way to find an empty slot. And
Okay,
he-
new plan, guys. We're gonna join up with Oberon and get him to kill multiple gods,
And then
so
you'll
that we
all
can
just
also
become
become
gods.
gods.
I was just going to say that Donan should just invent the airplane, and then there would be a job opening for
God
God
of
of
Airplanes.
Airplanes.
So here's my question: Is the god of whatever, god of X and Y? Is this like is that a thing that the gods choose, or is that like a metaphysical rule?
It is a metaphysical
know?
rule.
Okay, all right. Who decides?
That's what. Okay, so Donan is reading Quell in the Essence books. That's what Quell
Okay,
says. That's
right,
what
right.
Quell says is it's a metaphysical
Yeah.
rule. Gods aren't in control of this.
So is that a thing? Like, if someone made airplanes, would it metaphysically create a new job opening, or is there just never going to be a god of airplanes? How does that work?
Oh yeah. Quell
The god of
probably.
war wasn't around
Yeah,
originally.
Quell probably theorized on that. I think he theorized that it's possible. It would be possible
tight.
to create a new
Okay.
slot. If something happened that would predicate a new aspect opening, right? Yeah.
Hashtag goals.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
technology would definitely, yeah.
How many slots
Include
are
that.
there now? Like,
You unknown.
Probably doesn't know that. Yeah.
Definitely
Unknown.
unknown. But it's easy to look at comparative mythology and figure out the basics of it, right? You can always be like, okay, there's the god of the sun, god of the moon, god of war, god of
Comparative mythology.
like-
That's super-
yeah. You can look at how mythologies compare with one another and see where they overlap, and you can get a good guess as to what the slots are and how they exist.
cool.
But yeah, an exact number you'd have to like do incredible metaphysical legwork to figure that out, or like actually
Like calculating the density of a 5-foot banana,
no, much more complicated
or
than
the
that.
volume. Sorry, the mass of a 5-foot banana. The density was the easy part.
Yeah, you would have to.
Slightly more
Congratulations, you're the
dense than a
god
human.
of useless math.
You'd also have to have a much better understanding of multiverse theory than you probably do, and how that works. Like just
You gotta
the
find
way.
the Flash. She'll explain it.
No, just the way that your world works, and how dimensions work and other planes.
So
and
that's
all
a
that stuff.
requirement of godhood, or just a
That's a
no, no.
requirement for
Requirement.
counting the number.
For counting
of
the
gods.
number of gods, because you have to
okay.
understand how the other dimensions,
Right.
like the planes, interact with that whole thing.
okay.
Because you can't just look at human mythology and like try to figure it out. You'd have to like actually have a working understanding of cosmology.
Because, like, what if the cicadas have a pantheon of their own, right?
Exactly, right?
Because then we'd have to start counting cicada pantheon, or do we only count human pantheon?
Exactly.
How do we count the uncountable?
And Marmaduke is honestly a good person to ask about all this stuff because he's been to some places. He's been to the ninth dimension or whatever, right?
I mean, if
He's seen some
if he
stuff.
was a reliable source of information, I might agree with that.
I am right now because I'm sworn to Josh's service.
Right.
That's fair.
Oh,
I
Connor's
guess
service, not Josh's.
of all of the times to ask him, now would be that time.
We should start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of did, but
yeah, we have been right. Like this, we're kind of like recapping all that stuff.
yeah, we're figuring stuff out.
Yeah, because it's
We're
been a while.
shenanigizing.
So, yeah, so that's kind of where the situation left off. You guys basically had a few different options as to like what to pursue, right? So just to give you guys a quick reminder of all the different kind of things in front of you right now. Erastus probably wants to go back to his estate at some point and try to like see what is going on, like if they got into trouble, if
Yeah.
they're still alive, because this is the zombie apocalypse.
I know that my uncle's there, right? Which I'm sure is completely favorable for me.
Yeah, right.
Can only be a good thing.
Because uncles are only great.
Yeah, there's never been
any
a bad
evil-
uncle in
evil
fiction.
uncles,
Not
no.
not once.
Also,
yeah, sorry,
go back
go
to
ahead.
the shrine, help the shrine people with their task. Look for Quell, try to figure out where Quell went. Go after Oswin / Babington, figure out where the magic item that Babington was selling to Oswin, the noble that you pillaged from in the first episode.
Wait, I'm sorry to do this again. If there's a multiverse, does that mean there's a god opening in every multiverse, and we should just go to one with openings?
You don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, sorry. Just
It's
When
incredible.
I
Sorry,
said
go
when I
ahead.
said multiverse, I wasn't necessarily implying that Quell
Oh.
is saying like there's alternate dimensions of every like possible like thing. I meant more like cosmology, like the Fey
Ah.
dimension. Like,
oh, that's okay. Gotcha.
yeah, because that's what Quell is theorizing about, not necessarily the other thing.
Right, and I suppose multiverse would mean something else to them than it does to the Flash. So, all right, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely going to his keep is what Erastus wants to do, but
If it's a chance for putting my feet up in a cozy bed for a little while, I'm down with that.
I mean, theoretically it is, but almost certainly not.
Oh, so you mean we gotta beat somebody before he lets us put our feet up in some cozy
I mean,
bed?
probably, but it's
Yeah.
me.
All
It's
right.
me, guys.
Let me find my hammer.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the situation you have before you, right? It's figuring out what the next step is, like,
You just have to kill Scar. I mean, my uncle.
because
Boom.
because unfortunately, right, this situation you found yourselves in is a situation where there's a lot of bad things going on, and you're trying to find your place in it, but also you have these goals that like you still have, and so it's just kind of deciding what's more important to you.
Yeah, I mean, literal zombie apocalypse probably takes a pretty high, you know.
Right, but how do you deal with that, right? Like, what's your step to deal with that? That's the question.
Get a sword big enough to cut the zombie apocalypse in half.
Yeah, we just,
Alright, guys,
if
I'll
only
be-
we had a +5 mountain slaying. Gosh, just slay that mountain of zombies.
So yeah, I
Sorry,
mean, I guess
moving on.
the
Yeah.
first question more than anything is, Erastus, do you eat the banana?
I mean, I don't think there's a world in where saying yes to that makes any sense. How could I
I don't-
possibly do that?
It's a
I don't
magic
think
banana,
there's a
maybe you can eat it
world-
in one bite.
I don't think there's a world in which saying no to the chance of a permanent
Plus
Permanent
one strength.
bonus or debuff is gonna be a bad thing, right?
Well, no, the problem isn't the +1 strength. Trust me. The problem is the 300-pound banana.
And maybe it doesn't fill you because it's magical.
Well, that's up to
Wait.
Caleb, in which case I guess I'll eat the banana because why wouldn't I? But I don't think that's true because there's not even a con roll in that then. That's not D&D. So
Well, Donan's a healer, and alcohol
can
makes
you heal
everything go down better.
gastrointestinal distress?
Alcohol makes everything go down better.
And if you needed a sudden boost in constitution, I'd suggest drinking out of that cup.
What? No. Being drunk also makes you make contacts. All right. I mean, I will taste the banana. Does it taste good?
It tastes like a banana. I don't think Erastus has ever tasted a banana before.
Really?
I mean,
Fair.
there
This
aren't
is
in Europe.
England, mate.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Banana trees.
Does he
growing
try to
up.
bite the peel, or does he peel it? Does he peel the peel first?
I don't know. I mean,
Just
I
stab it
probably.
with your sword.
Well, I look at Marmaduke and I'm like, I'm sorry, what is this?
It's a banana.
Yeah, that doesn't help me very much there.
It's like an
I'd like to
orange.
think that Erastus this entire time, while we've been doing the other stuff with the people, had just
Like
been
an
staring
orange,
at
but
this
it's
banana. And then we just open up
Isn't
with
going to
Marmaduke.
try and eat me.
Marmaduke walks into the room, and Erastus just like looks at him and is like, excuse me, what is this?
Yep.
Good times. It's like an orange. And you're like, oh, what's an orange?
Like an orange. Anyways,
It's like an orange but yellow.
sorry, that was one
Aren't you
piece
glad he
reference.
didn't say banana?
Oh,
No, I'm not. Okay,
Uh,
so you're going to have to be a little bit more coherent.
you
What's
peel it.
happening? Sure. I pull out my sword and I start peeling it with my sword.
Oh my God.
You do so.
Okay. I guess I try some.
It doesn't taste bad.
Okay. Do I feel? I mean, I eat some more. Do I feel like it's filling me?
I mean, I don't know if you can tell, like, it doesn't immediately feel to you like nothing is happening to your body by eating this.
Right. So I point at it and I'm like, it's not too bad. Are you going to have some?
No, you need to eat the whole thing.
I'm sorry. Say that again. I
Uh,
think I misheard you.
You need to eat the whole thing.
You do understand this is 306-pound banana because I'm incredibly good at math.
No, you're not. You have a
All
9
D&D
intelligence.
characters know the exact distance of all ranges of everything inherently. So yeah, I'm amazing at math.
Ah, it's
I can
fine,
tell
it's a
you if
magic-
I'm exactly 60 feet away from any object at all times. Sorry, what?
It's fine. It's a magic banana. Just eat
I'm
it
sorry,
and you'll be
what-
stronger.
What's magic about?
It'll increase your strength permanently,
I
forever.
don't mean to insult you, Marmaduke, but I'm not sure I believe you.
I am currently sworn to the service of Ulrich, so can't really lie right now.
Yes,
You
well,
say
Ulrich
that
is
out
not
loud?
me, I'm afraid.
What?
I know that. Like you said that out loud. That I'm enslaved to you. Or you're
I'm pretty
enslaved
sure
to
we
me.
figured that out last time.
I'm pretty sure he like. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I
here
called
he
you
said that.
master.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you
I
already
mean,
asked me to
you
remember
didn't
that
just assume that was a weird kink thing, because that's what I would have assumed.
part. I mean, it might be. Who knows? You could ask him. He'd be obliged to answer.
All right, well, this is going to take an extremely long time. What do you mean by it's going to make me stronger?
It's a magic banana that'll make you stronger. I don't know what's not clear here.
Well, I mean, I suppose. Is it going to rot?
No, it's
a large-
magic.
I mean, that doesn't. Okay, fine.
Come on, the king of the monkey men of the 9th dimension would not be so protective of his banana horde if they weren't awesome.
I hope you know that nothing about that sentence has made me want to eat this banana anymore. Whatever. Yes, I will eat the banana, and if I feel sick afterwards, I'm coming back, and I blame you. And I'll eat as much of the banana as I can stomach now.
Okay, I mean,
And then I will
you,
take the rest of it with me.
you eat about as much as the banana as a normal person would be able to eat in
Yes.
one sitting, and you definitely
Okay.
feel full.
Okay.
And so you're
Not
just
like
gonna
lambda spread. I don't eat one bite and like explode.
no,
Okay.
yeah.
Then I guess I put the rest of the banana on a horse. If we have horses, I can't remember because it's been 3 months.
No, you do not have a horse.
Well, that's inconvenient.
I think lugging it around should give an extra.
That's the real reason. It's not magical at all. You just have to lug it around.
And by the time you're finished lugging it around and eating it, you're just stronger.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! In the lore, that's
It's all
really...
the placebo effect.
Oh man.
I mean,
Placebo.
I don't have any way to carry the rest of this banana at all. We don't have like a bag of holding to put a banana in,
No.
Quell's
do we?
fridge.
No. Okay.
Yeah, you could probably put it somewhere in Quell's tower for safekeeping.
Sure.
Don't worry, every single person's gift has a little niche.
It's fine.
Oh, great.
This was just the most visible.
Well, I'm certain we will not be back here for some time. I also have no way to carry 200 pounds of banana, so I'm just going to leave the rest here. Apparently, I ate 100 pounds.
Oh, dude.
Just kidding. I would be dead. All right. Now that we're done with whatever that was about, perhaps we should make our way somewhere, either to my keep or to the chapel. I hear they're hungry. Maybe we should feed them to the hungry people. I feel like maybe they could use banana.
I mean, yeah, honestly, like Erastus, if you wanted to bring that banana to the shrine, like they could for sure feed a whole bunch of people
Yeah,
with that.
think that's probably his. Yeah, that's the only practical decision here. You can't carry 300 pounds of banana.
Sure.
It's just
sure.
not possible.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna bring the banana to the shrine.
Yeah, I think so.
So you guys are gonna go to the shrine. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds like a good idea to me.
All right. Yeah. I mean, so you kind of like start making your way through the city. And I mean, again, just reiterating, it's not a good time in the city. It's like part of the city, part of Nottingham is burning. There are corpses every once in a while. You see like a dead person, and then people are like
Nice.
piling bodies to burn because you don't want to leave them just sitting around, because then they'll come back to life and try to kill you.
This is
Um,
reminding me of a nightmare I had recently. Sorry.
Erastus or David?
Me. I had a dream that I was in a medieval city where they had to blow a horn on one side of the city so that all the zombies would sprint at like max human
God.
speed to that side of the city so they could open the other gate on the other side of the city. And then I went out of that gate and a giant like 20-foot ooze wall just rammed into me and I drowned. And it was great.
Wow. Okay.
Also, Adam Coble was DMing because of course he was.
Of course he was. I didn't realize this was like a DM situation.
It was, except that I was in the character and drowning,
Right.
and it was less pleasant than. Yeah. Sorry.
Interesting.
It was.
All right then.
But yeah, so you start making your way through the city. Is anyone gonna like is anyone navigating per se? Like, what are you just walking? Are you trying to be like what's the way in which you guys are navigating through the city?
I mean, we don't have a mount, right? So we'd have to walk, right?
And we did drop off all of the kids, right?
Yeah, we dropped them off at the
Okay.
Yeah.
place we're going back to now to give food to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I guess my question mainly is like, do you take any precautions?
Oh, I mean, are there undead in the city?
Possibly. I mean, it's a big city.
Okay. I mean, is it walled?
Yeah.
And were the walls breached? I can't remember.
No, they weren't breached, but the issue is people have just whoever dies has just been coming back to life as
It's Walking Dead style.
It's-
Okay, well
yeah.
in that case, I mean, I feel like the best we could do is just keep an eye out, right? Like,
hmm
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think just keep your eyes open if people are coming back when they die and people are starving. There's no saying where they could turn up.
Mhm.
So
Sig is
keep an
like
eye out.
holding her dagger, like in her extremely long, not halfling size sleeves.
right.
I mean, I guess I have my banana over one shoulder and my sword over the other, and hope we don't run into a fight because bananas.
Yeah, I mean, so I think the issue is you are carrying a giant thing of food around a city that's kind of starving.
Mhm.
So I definitely think there's a situation that comes up where a group of people who they look
I mean,
needy,
none of them know what that is, though.
right? But they
It's
can
tr-
smell
it's
it.
true.
Oh, okay.
Does the
Quick,
banana
does
smell
anybody
like
have
food
the
though?
good berries spell?
Either
The
way,
what now?
some people are
I
walking
have
through the
I have
city.
an illusion spell.
Good berry is D&D's version of lambus bread. You eat one and it fills you the whole day and also heals you.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's literally like a tiny berry. And it's a druid spell, so just in case we had a druid on our team that wanted to good berry it up and
I
anywho.
don't even know what spells I have prepared.
But yeah, I assume you guys all like rested and stuff, right? So
Oh yeah, totally.
yeah, go ahead and just do all that stuff. I'm
Smile.
pretty sure that's what happened last.
That's good.
Because you had time. There's no reason not to.
I mean, there is because people are starving to death, but I'll take it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think all right, what is this situation with the hooligans like? People come up and are like,
Yeah, basically.
"Yo,
People,
I noticed you have a massive banana."
pretty much. Yep. That's
No homo,
basically
and
the
then
try
to kill us.
situation.
All right.
All
Um,
right then, guys.
Basically, how this works is,
Okay.
yeah, some people, you guys are walking down the street, and some people, in a way that you've been familiar with before, if you're in a bad part of town, come out from an alley. They're acting kind of sketchy. They kind of step out in front of you. Honestly, this seems very familiar to stuff you do to noblemen all the time. We see a
Something
kind of
about this seems familiar.
exactly. We see a kind of reversal of the first episode because we see these people like
Right.
step out.
Hopefully, it's an exact reversal and that they die and not us.
That would be helpful for you, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, gentlemen. Can we help you?
So the person in front of you is a female.
Ew,
Hello, gentlewoman. Can I help you?
I see you staring at my banana.
Get out of here.
What? What does that have to do with anything? You have a giant banana.
So funny, Jared.
Yeah. She has to know I'm not happy to see her.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
Anyways.
Oh boy,
um,
Jared, why did I let you have a banana?
We're the worst.
Who's in
Okay,
front?
so
Like, what's the
I started talking, so I assume me.
Yep.
everybody put their health back to where, like, normal.
Oh, is it? Let me. Oh, my computer's exploding. Okay.
Well, don't let it then.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I think mine's right. Okay.
Yeah. So we have a situation here.
Yeah, so I asked them if I can help them.
And yeah, the person in front of you just kind of like is kind of like leaning on an axe. And whoa, what is? Sorry, give me 1 second. The videos on this screen are not where they're supposed to be.
Oh no.
There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah. So this person is like leaning on an axe, and then is basically just like trying to put on the tough guy attitude.
Gosh. It's
So
a
she
good
just
thing.
doesn't say anything to me.
No, yeah. So she's. I'm just describing kind of like what she's
Oh,
doing.
sorry. Okay.
And I'm frantically improvising all of this right now. So
It's
Nope,
a
you're
good thing
fine.
we rested because I was at 4 hit points.
I know, yeah.
Yo, that's rough.
Yep. And this lady, and she's not an attractive woman at all. She's pretty. I think they're all.
I mean, she can't be attractive. She might die.
I think they're all females except for one of them.
Okay. And none of them are attractive. What's the chances of that?
I know.
Just kidding.
And so
According to
Four
movies, no one
total?
in medieval Europe was
Yeah,
attractive.
there's
so
4.
that's fine.
Okay.
and
There's
so
plenty of good berries to go around.
yeah.
Wait, do you really? Do you have
Yeah.
a good berry spell? Yes. All of our problems are solved by D&D silliness.
And I get 10 of them, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Can
this woman is leaning on her axe, and she says, "That's an interesting thing you have slung over your shoulder there. Looks like food."
Yeah, it is rather strange. It's not. I promise.
Well, can I take a look?
Well, I mean, it is rather heavy, so I'd like to get where we're going.
Oh, you can just leave it here. If it's that heavy, you shouldn't mind being parted with it.
Well, if
I
I
will
left all
also
of my
need-
belongings just because they were heavy, I wouldn't own anything. Seems sort of inefficient.
Yeah, and she kind of like nods.
You'd still own your head.
Well,
Whoa.
heads aren't particularly heavy. Ronan.
Whoa. Yeah, the woman just says, "I'm going to need you to." She's just like ignoring everything you just said.
Right, of course.
I'm going to need you to empty your purses and go ahead and leave any weapons or jewelry here on the
I take
ground.
offense to that. I don't have a purse. Okay. Just kidding.
Speak for yourself.
I'm a man. I don't have a purse. Get out of
This is
here.
the 21st. This is not the
That's my
21st century.
No. Yeah.
That wouldn't be. A
Donan unslings his purse, opens the flap, and starts rummaging around inside.
I've got some
see?
eyeliner.
the good dwarf is very cooperative. I appreciate that, Master
Leasing's
Dwarf.
like.
As he's digging in his purse, he's casting spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So we know that people when they die come back. Like we found that out in some way, right? Specifically.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
that's
it's
how
just
the
Also-
dead are happening.
yeah.
Caleb, very quick question. What's my limit on the number of spells I can have prepared?
Be prepared.
Should be based on your level. Let's see, you're level 4 cleric, so that means you can have. Okay, so prepared is different from slots.
Right.
So where do I find that? You can prepare a number of cleric spells equal to your wisdom modifier plus your cleric level.
There's not math. It's not D&D.
8, then.
Yep. So-
Is that total?
Yeah, 8 between all of the spells that have spells that like require spell slots. So cantrips are just the way they are, and you can use them indefinitely. But
Okay. I think I start out automatically with a couple of these, which is why I
Yep.
have more
Yeah,
than 8 prepared.
I think your circle or no,
Your
I can't remember what
domain.
clerics have. Domains. I think your
Yeah.
domain spells are always prepared
Yep.
and don't decrease from your total. But
Mhm.
yeah,
They're at the
that's
top.
how it
It's
is
hard to
with-
tell which is which, but okay.
It's the first two at the top of each of the lists. Fog
Oh,
Cloud and
convenient.
Thunderwave and Gust of Wind and Shatter.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, cool.
I think I have some
7.
order spells and I don't remember what they are. Let me see if I can figure out what they are.
So, Donan, do you want to make a deception check to try to like
Yeah.
hide the fact that you're casting spiritual weapon?
Give me just a second
Mhm.
to.
Might as well have everybody roll initiative while we're waiting.
Well, I could have tried to talk him out of this.
Sounds
Well,
like Donan is just beating you to the punch.
Uh-huh.
All right, I guess.
Whoops. Didn't click the.
That's right. I can add you.
Okay.
All right, Lisig and Ulrich.
Yes.
Initiative.
Well, I didn't hit my
Nice.
character, I don't think.
Okay. So, Donan, make a deception check.
Okay.
Because you're like muttering, you have to be like muttering to yourself as you look into your purse because you're casting a spell.
Good thing you're so good at stealth, Donan.
Can I assist him by pulling out a dancing crab to distract them?
I don't have food, but I do have a show.
I mean, a crab is food.
I mean,
you can
it's
give
true.
if you
Not
see Donan doing this, you can give him advantage. I think with the dancing crab.
I am behind him
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
Mhm.
right
Actually going to give him that?
Yeah, I mean
The
he's,
crab?
he's like
Who would not
distracting
be
him.
distracted by
Exactly.
a dancing crab?
Yeah, so Marmaduke, do you just kind of like step forward and you're just like, do you want to see my crab?
I'm like, well, they're like, empty your pockets. I'm like, well, this is all I have in my pocket.
Right.
Okay. Behold, Dancimus Crabius.
Yeah, so you can get so that's a 17 instead of the 8. That's good that you had advantage then, Donan. I'll make a insight check for them. Yep. So you managed to deceive them, and you get to cast spiritual weapon and make your attack with spiritual weapon before the turn order starts. So
Yeah, boy.
let me grab your hammer.
Have we seen your spiritual? Oh yeah, it's hammer.
Boop. It's gonna go right in between these
Okay.
two.
Who's gonna hit?
The one on the north.
Go ahead and roll that. You can just click on the spell, I think, and it attacks.
Kaboom.
Also, let's remember that
Oh.
we should do non-lethal damage because if we kill these people, they're just gonna turn into zombies, and also they're probably just hungry. So like,
Yeah.
you know.
Don't be jerk faces. Okay, so critical failure. So Donan, I mean, the deception went off really great, but you just missed, I guess. So maybe what it is because you have to be like seeing this. Maybe you like you played into the deception so much that you try to be like so nonchalant when you like did it because you're like looking into your purse or whatever, looking into your bag, and then you're just like spiritual weapon attack, and then by the time you look up, it's already swung and missed because you didn't know what you were looking at.
It just like passes behind him, breaks line of sight, falls on the ground.
Unfortunately, this isn't Donan's forte normally. So, but that's okay. It goes to the top of the initiative order. Lisig,
Wait, what's
do?
not Donan's forte? Casting spells isn't Donan's
No,
forte.
Deception. He just,
Oh, I was like, what? That's literally his thing.
no, he has a
This
minus
is,
1 to
like,
deception.
Class. Oh, yeah. I thought you meant hitting people with magical hammers. Okay. Yes.
I mean, I think Lisig is just going to take out her bow and arrow, grab one of the arrows from her new quiver. No, Jared's laughing.
Oh boy.
So, oh yeah.
Here we go.
So
I
as a
wanna
point of,
see what this does.
Yeah.
And
can
then
you-
she's.
sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just wondering if you could do non-lethal damage with an arrow, because I feel like it has to be a melee
I mean,
attack.
Yeah, it has to be
if I
melee.
aim in a non-lethal place.
But
you can, so as long as whoever finishes them off does non-lethal damage, it honestly doesn't
Right.
matter.
I just, yeah, but I think you can't choose to do non-lethal damage
You
with an arrow,
cannot,
as far as I
yeah.
know, rules-wise.
Yep.
So I mean, you're almost certainly not going to kill them in one shot. Just want to point
I mean,
out.
I wasn't.
don't-
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't immediately gonna fire either. She was just gonna ready her.
Oh,
weapon.
okay.
So.
I just wanted to
Donan
double check because
to
I didn't
arm
know if I
herself.
was remembering that rule right or not.
Donan's also a cleric and has calm repose, so if we accidentally kill one of them, we can just put him down and he'll stay there for 10 days.
I mean, yeah, but they'll still be dead. It's kind of rude.
Yeah, but he won't be coming back as a zombie.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
So-
that.
And we
Yeah,
could always just burn the bodies.
Yeah.
Come on.
it's not less.
That's
rude,
what you've
but
seen
all right.
everybody else doing.
Not less rude.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah. So,
let's-
so Lisa, you're just readying an action, and
Order
if
some
things go
stuff.
Yeah,
down,
and she's gonna
Yes.
mutter to herself, muggers have no style.
So
Shade.
unclassy.
Shade. Yeah, for sure. Who are you readying to attack? Just whoever like attack someone else first.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the first person to be aggressive on their side, you'll attack them.
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Donan, it's your official turn now.
Oh, looky.
You can just use your bonus action to attack the person again with the spiritual weapon.
Psych,
Yep.
I didn't miss you. Bonk.
Probably. I don't want to get hit by an arrow, and that looks like an archer, right?
I mean, if you get hit in the knee, you might have to become a city guard. That would suck.
Yep, very much so. Okay.
And yes, these are women.
Gosh.
Frightening.
Yep.
I mean, something has to make us
Oh,
feel
no.
bad about murdering.
That is not hit, Donan. The archer manages to dodge out of the way because it got
Okay.
it got a warning the first time. So,
Okay.
unfortunately, it's their turns. Well, you get to have an action before that, though. You can do something
Mhm.
else and movement.
So one action. So then Donan pulls out a tiny strip of white cloth. He waves it over his head and then proceeds to slap he proceeds to slap Erastus.
Okay.
Alright.
He's gonna slap he's gonna slap Erastus,
Mrs.
Leesig,
Bless.
and then Ulrich with it, casting aid.
Oh, 8, yeah.
Okay,
I was really
nice.
hoping you were going to be like, we surrender. Guiding bolt. But I'll take aid. Aid's good.
Your
That's
spell
temporary
bolsters
HP, right?
your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose
Yeah.
up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum, and current hit points increase by 5. The duration.
Yeah, boy. Oh, it's not even temporary HP. It's actual HP.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's tight.
For 8 hours.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That's a convenient amount of time in D&D.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Is that your turn then?
It's
Yep.
almost like they did it on purpose.
All right. The archers gonna do some things. So I think they're gonna both shoot at you, Donan.
Oh, lovely.
'cause You're the one who attacked them,
Mm,
and both of them are gonna spend their bonus
What-
action.
Now he. Oh, never mind. He attacked again. I was gonna say he passed his
Yeah.
deception, so maybe
Yeah.
they don't know that was him. But
Nah, yeah,
then he did it
yeah.
again. So
Yeah, and then he slapped his friends with magical cloth. So
I mean, also I don't know that would be.
and
I wouldn't know
Elise
what was
got her
happening.
weapon ready. So,
Just saying.
yeah. So they're gonna use their bonus action to do a thing which gives them an extra damage on their next attack.
They're aiming.
To its next attack or damage roll.
What is
I think-
that?
Yeah, they're gonna. It's called Archer's Eye. So we see them like focus in
Oh.
on Donan.
I've never heard of that. Did you make it up?
No, it's
Oh.
it's in the Archer
That's cool.
in the monster manual.
Nice.
So they're gonna just do it on. I think one of them is gonna do it on their attack, and one of them is gonna do it on their damage. So
call
first
the,
attack-
call them.
the
Sorry.
top one Yeah, the top one is gonna shoot with its bonus, with a D10 bonus to its attack here.
Oh gosh.
A D10. Yikes. Spicy.
What's your AC?
My AC?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
26.
You roll a
Imagine it's-
26? Well, I
Yep.
guess that hits.
Yikes.
Yep,
No air
it
conditioning for
definitely
you, I
does.
guess. Oofed.
Yep. So 8 damage, 8 piercing damage done as an arrow hits you.
Ouch.
How rude.
And then the next one is just gonna make it a regular longbow attack without the bonus, and she's gonna hope to do it on her damage roll if she hits. Yep. 21, I assume. Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh.
So, 11 damage to you, Donan.
Okay.
Or 13, actually. Sorry.
13 damage.
Yeah, I did math wrong. Yeah, so you just get hit with 2 arrows, and yeah, probably not having a good time there.
Okay.
Okay, it's the ladies with axes turns. They're gonna go reckless to gain.
Sounds like a
advantage
great band name.
Reckless.
The ladies with axes go reckless.
Yeah.
The
I'd listen to the ladies
axes
with
go-
axes. That sounds tight.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Saying you guys.
Yeah, Ladies with Axes is their band name, and then Go Reckless is their first album.
Yeah, it's the first, yeah.
Let's be honest, it was an EP.
We're about to kill the best local musical talent guys who are the worst.
Turns out their axes are also guitars.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
So they gain advantage on all melee weapon attack rolls during that
Really
turn.
crossbow.
So they're gonna both step up to Erastus.
she's a barbarian.
Why would they go after Erastus when I'm the only one who's attacked them so far?
Because I'm so attractive.
Because Erastus,
Yes,
they were both attacked. They were both like looking at Erastus and like talking to him.
Oh, because
They went to
want
attack you, but they were looking
They
at
want
you
his
so
giant
hard that
banana.
They,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
They want his giant banana.
Exactly.
Okay.
So they both have advantage on this. Your AC is 19,
19.
so the one hits then.
What is it? What does it get?
Mhm.
What do they get?
They got a 20 and an 18.
Okay. Yeah, it's not worth it. All right, I'll take the one hit.
Yeah, so you get 6 slashing damage.
Okay. I mean, I'm 1 down from my normal, so
Mhm.
yeah. Well, that was uncalled for.
Connor, what's your HP? What's your maximum?
50.
Is it normally
I-
50?
Yeah, I switched it
Holy
to.
crap.
You suck. How do you have so
Why,
much health?
why are you in the back behind the rogue? And
That's
the...
just the way the cards landed, my dude.
What is your health? How do you have so much health? Do you have a high constitution?
I think it's like 13 or 14. I don't know.
Okay, because that would explain it.
He's
So you
also
have
fighting.
10 more health than me, and I'm a paladin, so we should have the same health dice.
No, I'm sorry, not 13 or 14. I think it's a +3 or a +4. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
it's a +3.
That's why.
Yeah. That's what I meant by 13 or 14, but that's not how the words came out of my
No,
mouth.
Yeah.
it's not how the yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Marmaduke, it's you.
All right.
Get him, boy.
Everybody's starting to fight.
I turn around to Ulrich. I'm like, Master, may I slay these ragamuffins for you?
Ragamuffins.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think that's necessary. Just, I mean, none of this is necessary. But please don't kill anybody.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master.
Second.
Master Ulrich.
Yeah, you're gonna really enjoy this, aren't you, Jared?
I mean, for as long as it lasts, until I get my new curse.
Oh no,
So it will switch.
Yeah.
And it'll swap out the old one.
Yeah.
That's so disappointing.
Oh, so you're gonna enjoy this too, Connor?
Huh? Oh yeah. Why would I not enjoy having
I
Jared?
thought
as-
I was supposed to be the one that ended up with the harem in all of our games. It's
What?
stealing my thing,
Oh,
Connor.
boy.
Oh boy,
No,
here we
we're gonna,
go.
We're gonna step away
Here
from
we
that
go.
real quick.
Just
Gosh,
kidding.
what is
Moving
this
on.
episode?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I had a really
We
bad
haven't
headache all
played in
day,
a long
and now my
time.
head doesn't hurt anymore. So all of my brains are like just working as hard as they can for the wrong thing.
How many of them? How
All
many
4
brains
of
do you
them.
have?
All 4.
Yeah, so Marmaduke, what are you gonna do?
vibrating.
Connor hasn't given a response yet.
Sorry.
What was the question?
He asked
Oh
you if
my
you wanted him to
Phrasing,
kill them.
David, phrasing.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we got caught up in,
Me, sorry.
what a weird stuff. Yeah, no, I don't want you to kill them, no.
Yeah,
See,
gravely.
that is what I said. Thank you.
But we can sure beat the crap out of them, absolutely.
Okay,
Woohoo!
I will try my hardest, Master.
That means no killing them spells.
Well, that's all I have.
I know.
All right, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on both the ladies
That's
in the
yep.
back.
All right.
Oh boy.
You kill
Don't kill all
somebody.
of us too.
No,
Wait, so what happens if you disobey your master? Because what if you accidentally incinerate somebody?
oops.
I'm just curious what the repercussions are.
It does. I don't remember.
I'm sure it wasn't that specific. I'm just
yeah, I
I'm
don't think
sure
it
it's
was.
disintegration.
that's
Positive. 100% positive.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do a twin spell, and I'm gonna do it on Scorching Ray. Caleb.
you spelled
Scorching
the word
Ray?
twice. Scorching Ray. SCOR.
Yes, I'm gonna spend one of my sorcery points to make it a twin spell.
Okay, so you're trying to hit 2 people with it?
Yeah.
Who
So
you
each
hitting?
one's gonna get hit with a full Scorching Ray.
He just gets to cast it twice. Because sorcerers.
The berserkers, the guys in with the axes.
Yes,
You're
because
attacking-
they have
okay.
more health, probably.
Roll a
But
d20.
the archers are gonna kill me.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the archers are probably a bigger issue because we can't just go punch them. But I guess we could also focus an enemy down. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Do what
They're
you
not
want.
too far away, though, are they?
No, but there's
I did that
axe
wrong.
people.
Yeah,
There's
you
axe
did.
barbarians in the way.
I see.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so that doesn't happen, and
Right.
instead you.
Do I have to roll?
All attacks have advantage on hitting the axe people, by the way, because of rage.
Yeah.
Sure,
Berserker.
The
attack.
reckless thing, yeah. So Jared, I found a new table that I like much better than all the other
Then
stuff
the
we've been using.
10,000 one.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit more easy to manage. So roll a d20 for me.
I forgot this happens every time you cast a spell.
And then roll a d100 for me.
How many nuclear winters do you cost?
Only 12.
Oh man,
Okay, so
Pretty low.
yeah, it's disappointing.
12 years of nuclear winter.
Whenever the groundhog sees a shadow.
Instead of casting that spell, Marmaduke, your Constitution increases by 2 for 1 minute.
Ew.
Wow, that's the worst. You spent a sorcery point on it too.
Oh, I mean, technically not, because it didn't happen yet.
I don't. Is that how that works?
That's a good question.
I feel like you do that when you
Let me
cast.
look.
I mean,
Wild
I don't know.
magic and sorcery.
No.
It's up
I,
to you.
I didn't cast it. I didn't. I mean, unless you want me to roll another
Like the reason
D20
I'm
for the second one.
The reason I'm saying that is because I think if somebody counterspells you, you still lose your point because the spell doesn't work. And so I feel like
Yeah,
if you
I
try to
think
use
that's
it
what
and
this
then
is.
it goes
Yeah.
wrong,
I
it would
think it's
still.
the same.
I don't know.
Do
That
I
was
get
just
to
my
roll
guess.
for that one as well?
There's two
that's-
spells technically, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I'd have to roll for both of them.
Does it
Sorry.
actually like create a duplicate of the spell? Is that
Yeah, it's
exactly the
literally
wording?
it casts. It's like a second attack with a weapon, except it's a spell. You cast the spell
Mhm.
again, basically for freezies.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Make another
you
roll.
select another target. That's what it says. I think that's what
Oh,
it says.
yeah, if that's what it says, let's look this up. Let's make sure.
I think it's another target.
If
is
it
the-
just
is the
says
wording.
another target, then
Because yeah, that's not a second spell then. It's just another target.
yeah, you can
Thanks,
target
sir.
another creature. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
it
That's-
just gets.
I don't know if
wasted.
that's a good thing or not, but
It's a good thing if I hit, bad thing if I miss.
yeah, fair.
Okay, I put the con bonus in the order there for how long it lasts. Go ahead and increase it on your sheet.
Yes, I know how to do that.
Actually, let me do it because I can do it where it's like a magical bonus basically. There you go. Let's see. So you've had 4 levels, so you get 4 more hit points.
Hey.
So your hit point max is now 30, briefly. Okay. Did you already add the... Oh, no. Did you do it to Marmaduke too, Donan? Okay. Got it. Okay.
Donan ain't touching that guy with any magical white cloth.
That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, so that happens. Erastus?
Yeah, boy. I mean, I guess I set the banana down, and he sighs because he didn't want this to be like a
Yeah.
thing. And yeah, he's just, ladies, please, one at a time, and he'll make an attack against one of them, the barbarians. As soon as I remember how Roll 20 works.
Click
boink.
button. Miss
Yeah,
enemy.
24. I assume that hits them. Yes, a 24.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's
Okay.
okay. 11 radiant damage.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, so you slash into this.
Okay. And, I'm only level 4, so that's all I do. No second attacks.
Ulrich Swain.
Woo. Okay. I'm just gonna move up here. And which one has the most health between these two berserkers? Do we know?
I just hit one, and I think none of the other berserkers
Which
have
one
been
did you
by
hit
anything.
though?
The one
I was going to
down,
target
this
the one directly in front of me, but
Okay.
I didn't say, so
You can hit this one if you want.
okay, it doesn't matter to me.
You have the ability to.
Okay. Okay, will you give me an Icewind Dale view of their health?
Barely injured and not injured at all.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the barely injured one.
Remember, you have advantage.
Oh, I did not remember that.
Yeah, because they
did
were
reckless
reckless.
attack.
Okay. Delia!
Your moonblade appears in your hand.
Oh yeah, I
Ooh,
forgot.
Oh,
nice.
It's been so long.
Critted. Get critted.
Nice.
Does that's not crit damage though, is it?
Yep.
Oh, it is rolling 2d8.
Mhm.
Okay.
There you go. You
Wow.
did
So 20
20
damage.
Nice.
Nice
Dead?
Nope.
I mean, I
Injured.
did 11 and she was barely injured, so I think she's probably got.
It
some
says
health.
injured now.
I'm pretty sure these are the guys in front of us, right?
They
Nope, they're all women.
They're
as he
all
said,
women.
like,
Oh, they're all
5
women.
times.
All very
Okay.
beefy.
That's
women.
why we made the joke about women with axes, and
Okay.
why
I
I said we had to feel bad for some reason. And
I just their picture just
there
doesn't
was
look
a lot
like
of no. It's literally
Does
like a
Delia
yelling
get-
guy, but
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
does your sword get jealousy damage against women?
oh my gosh,
That would be an awesome ability,
Oh,
honestly.
that'd be amazing.
But
I
honestly,
mean,
that,
no, it
Delia
has to be
doesn't
women
act
who
like
are
that,
attracted
though.
to him, right? Like,
Right.
she's not gonna
Okay.
be jealous about some random chick.
I'm going to
He said she wasn't even attractive.
take a superiority die and do a disarming attack.
You give her a wink and
So
throw
How
her
does
off.
that work exactly?
hold up. I gotta hold up. When you hit with a creature, you can expend one superiority die to attempt to disarm the target, forcing it to drop one item of your choice that it's holding. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and the target must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, it drops the object you choose. The object landed at its feet. So I did an extra 6 damage. Or no, it's just an extra 4 damage because it doesn't have the fighting style damage. And I'm gonna try to disarm her axe. And she's just gonna be a lady.
You're gonna disarm her axe. You're not gonna disarm her of her axe.
Turns out the axe is
axe.
yeah,
The
the
axe
axe is
drops its
carrying a
axe.
much smaller axe.
Sorry, go ahead.
So
She
I
has
have to make a strength
check.
saving throw. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the. We've gone through this a couple of times as
Yeah,
to
she
what
probably
the
succeeds,
difficulty
though.
I
is.
think DC is almost always 8 plus your modifier,
Okay.
or your proficiency bonus usually.
Something like that. I think it's more than that, but
That's
yeah.
what it is for spells. So it would be it's 8
Is it 8 plus
proficiency-
your proficiency bonuses plus your level?
plus your stat.
Plus
whatever your
stat,
casting
okay.
stat is for spells, and obviously this would be strength, I assume.
Yeah, but I mean 20, I believe, hits or fail.
Oh yeah,
She succeeds on her save. So yeah.
I definitely have 3 superiority die, right? Total. I'll have to check this out.
Yeah, you can check. Just look on the fighter.
Is it not 1 per level? Shouldn't you have 4? Or maybe it's a stat that it's based on. I don't know. I think it's 1 per level. I'm gonna have to double check. Some rounding. I don't know. Here, I can probably find it.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, I have 4.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think you have 1 per level. I wasn't keeping track by total. I was just changing the total whenever I didn't.
Oh,
So that's
that's a
why.
dangerous way to do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that with your health.
Nope. Nope, that'd be stupid.
Okay. Yep. Cool. So you attempt to do that and fail. Leasig.
Okay,
They
so
still take
my-
extra 4 damage though.
Yeah, true. It's not a total
you're right.
waste.
My ready to action should have been activated.
Oh,
right?
that's true. Yeah.
Because
Oh,
Donan
yes,
got shot.
So
Was
this,
he the
yeah,
first one
go
to
ahead
get
and
injured?
Yep, the archer shot Donan
yeah,
first.
go ahead and
Okay.
make your shot
I was gonna
first.
shoot her anyway, so.
Yeah. So you basically
Works
just gonna
out.
get 2 shots on her this round. Then.
Cool. Gotta maneuver around my character sheet. Gosh, it's been so long. Gonna let me. Am I doing this right? I roll
just be
my
able to
short
click
bow,
on your-
right?
You
Yeah,
should
yeah,
just be able to
your
click on
short
short bow in your gear weapon area thing.
Is it not working?
No, it's not.
Let me look.
But I
Here,
don't
click
think
on-
I'm on like edit mode.
Oh, don't go in your equipment. Right above that in attacks and spellcasting.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay, click it again.
Sorry, it's the we've never played D&D before. You just have to forgive us while we figure out how to play D&D.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. So both
I was
hit.
having the same problem.
Cool.
Remember, +1 arrows.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So what happened is
+1 arrows of Thor.
Leasig, what happens is you bring out these. So you're using the new arrows, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You bring out the first arrow, right? And you go ahead and like pull it back. And as you like pull it back next to your ear, it's almost as you hear
That's
a whisper.
right. Now I remember.
It's almost as if you hear a whisper, and you hear, "Please don't do it."
I mean, I feel like it catches her off guard and she lets it go.
Right, exactly. And
What?
you just hear, "Woe is me!" as this arrow flies over there.
I couldn't remember what it was. I just remembered it was bad, and then right before you said it, I remembered.
And so go ahead and click on the damage for the first one.
Okay.
Oh, it's the best.
So you get
I
5.
love you, Jared.
And then do you shoot another arrow?
I mean, yeah, she would at least load her bow with it.
Yeah, so you're like maybe shakily like draw it again. And yeah, the arrow just says, "Please don't kill me like you killed my brother."
Oh gosh, I hate this. But Leasig wouldn't just like
So
not
good.
fire, and this is a crit roll, so I don't want to just waste it.
Yeah, we just see Leasig like her eyes like widen. She's just like, what?
This is the
I
start of
think
Lisa
I
becoming
fire
a
it.
serial killer. As she slowly desensitizes herself to the pleading cries of the arrows every time she fires.
I mean, they come back, so
Exactly. You're gonna have to
it's
keep
not like
doing
I'm
it.
like, oh gosh.
That would be amazing
Well,
if it was the
11
same
damage.
arrow and it was like, how could you do this to me? This remembers every time you kill it.
And then +1 for each of those because they're +1
That
arrows. so you
bugbear
can-
smelled
you do-
terrible.
Oh.
I was
2
in
more
it for
damage as
12
well.
days.
And I'm
Uh,
shooting at this lady's like legs to like
Yeah.
knock her down.
I do not gain superiority dice per level. I gain another at 7th level and another at 15th.
Oh, really?
So they're very rare. So
Oh.
I get up to number 6 superiority die
That's
at some
much
point.
less intense than I thought it was.
Yeah, and I learned 2 extra maneuvers
Right.
at 7th level, 10th, and 15th. So
Yeah. I suppose having 20 superiority dice at level 20
that would be
the
insane.
dumbest thing ever. So
Plus, you can only use 1 superiority attack per attack, or one.
Right.
You can only spend
Per
1
round.
die per attack.
Yeah.
So, you know.
you get it back in short rests, so you would literally never go
Yes.
like.
Exactly.
You
So
never
it'd just be crazy.
Although the fights get pretty long. But
Yeah.
anyways.
Okay, cool. Donan.
I was muted. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Donan's gonna back around the corner here, so that he doesn't get hit, and then,
You can do the rogue pop in and out thing.
I don't know. I think. Well, I'm gonna swing with that spiritual weapon again. I think.
Ah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Probably at the northernmost archer. Again. So let's do that. Bam, 25 hit.
Yes, indeed.
North archer got hit with 25 damage, or not 25. Got hit with a
Whoa.
25. Damage
That'd be
is
crazy.
6.
Okay. Yeah, she's getting slammed.
From there, I'm not sure. I think maybe. Wait, I got an idea. Here. Sure, Sacred Flame. I'll just hit the southernmost axe wielder with Sacred Flame. Caleb?
Okay. Same person.
Southernmost axe wielder. This one.
Southern axe wielder. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Dick save. Miss. Okay.
3
So,
radiant
3, yeah.
damage. Woot woot.
Very nice. Fire is called down from heaven.
And actually hits. What's the Icewind Dale status on this?
Injured.
I like how we voluntarily ask for a less specific form of health than what is their HP.
Well, because I
Because
wouldn't
he's
tell
not
you
gonna
what their
give
HP
us
I mean,
is.
that's true, but
Exactly. Man, every time you guys mention that, though, I want to play Icewind Dale again. That's such a fun game.
Mention what?
the Icewind Dale.
The
health
Icewind
status.
Dale health status. I
Oh,
just want to play it.
yeah.
again.
Yep.
Always and
Game
forever.
is so good.
Yeah, I know. It was. Oh, that was so much fun playing it.
I love murdering you guys every other combat.
Yeah, because he had a sword that like randomly had a chance of summoning a fireball centered on himself.
Every single time I swung, there was a 10% chance a fireball would spawn around.
Oh my gosh, that's the
And since
worst.
Both of the characters I had were immune to fire. It didn't damage me, but
Oh
it
my
would
gosh.
destroy
That's actually incredible.
So
Yeah,
we all
it
tried to
was-
stay away from him.
Yeah. Genuinely though, it was amazing. It was so much fun.
All right.
Okay,
So,
cool.
guys-
It's the archers' turns. Oh yeah, you don't. You went behind there. Okay, cool. So they're not gonna be able to shoot you. I think they go for. Archers are kind of gonna. That one's gonna move over here to get a clear shot on Ulrich, and it's gonna shoot Ulrich.
Hey.
Sure.
It's gonna go ahead and
Hey,
use
if
it.
the axe people even attack me, you better let me know.
She's going to.
Not that you wouldn't
use
already
her-
state it
Yeah.
anyway.
She's going to. Oh wait, they can make 2 attacks every time they do.
The
that.
archers can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Archers are like CR3 or something, so
We're dead.
they're pretty intense.
So she's gonna use her bonus action to give a D10 to next attack roll.
Is there a limit on how often she can do that, or is it just a bonus
She can do
action?
it 3 times a day.
Okay. I mean, I guess you don't have to tell me.
She
but
missed
yeah.
with her
It's fine.
attack. Not with that one though.
You missed
She doesn't have
never mind.
advantage, right?
She does not have advantage.
She does not have advantage.
She just has
So-
a +10.
So that one shot hits me. Holy what?
Yeah,
Why?
it's on her next attack roll, so it's wasted on that shot. So 12 damage to you. Or
All right.
this other one is going to shoot Leesig.
Yeah,
And-
it's true.
Yeah, he's going to shoot Leesig and do the same thing. Use his bonus action to do the first.
Why aren't they attacking our tank? They're so mean.
They are. They
They're
just
attacking
did.
whoever's the most easily
I'm the tank.
attacked.
Oh.
Focus hit.
Attack
Yeah.
me. I mean, we're both
So
kind
16,
of tanks, but
16
Yeah.
damage to you, Leesig.
you actually have a better armor class than I do now. But you don't have the shield spell though, so.
Okay, it's the Berserker's turns. They are going to... I think they're not going to do... no, I think they will. I think they're going to Reckless attack again. And so they're both just going to attack you, Erastus. With advantage. One hit. 13 slashing damage as their axe. It's into
Hold
you.
on a second. I need to. What did they roll? 22.
Yeah.
Did 13 damage. I don't know if it's worth it. Everyone else, did the other axe person attack already? Was that? Oh yeah, because they can only attack once, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's gone except. I'll just take it. I guess. I think. Yeah. So that's 26. Okay.
Okay. Marmaduke.
All right. This one right here attacked Connor,
Mm-hmm.
and that one attacked
Leesig.
Leesig. Okay. I'm gonna do the same exact thing I attempted last time.
Okay. On the Berserkers.
The archers, since apparently those are the biggest threat.
Sounds
Yeah,
good. So you
apparently.
spend a sorcery point and twin the spell, and then roll a d20 to see if it actually works.
Do we still have advantage?
Yes. Not
But
on the archers,
only,
though.
but only
Sorry.
on these guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Crap.
So the spell doesn't go off again.
I'm going to use a luck point.
He's lucky to roll it again. Yeah.
Oops. Oh, I pressed F11. Oh, no. What? Oh. Pressed F12 as well. Okay, good.
Yep. So twin scorching ray on these archers. Go ahead and roll.
I just need to go to my spells. I yell into the sky, "How dare you hurt my master and my short friend!"
Wow, not
Oh,
me. I see
God.
how it is.
Well, he's attacking the archers right now. Yep.
Yeah.
Roll again. I think you have to roll again
Second.
for each
Sure.
person.
Okay.
Obviously, they both hit.
Ew.
Okay. So go ahead.
And how much is scorching ray each time?
Should just be able to click on the
Oh,
name of it. Yeah. Okay. So 9 to the top one, 6 to the bottom one. Cool. So you shoot out a scorching ray as Emperor dances happily. Cool. Is that it?
yeah.
Erastus. You're muted if you're trying to say something.
David? Davad.
You are muted if you're trying to say something.
Davide.
Are you talking to us? I don't think he's talking to us. I think he's doing
Davud.
something else.
Davad.
Oh, he's on the phone. Okay.
David.
Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a break. Let's go ahead
yeah,
and take a
good.
break there. This is a good time to do that. And we'll come back and finish the combat here on Anno Domini. Stick around. We got more D&D action coming at you right after this.
Okay, Kib. That was cringy.